Hey everyone, we're here at Lean Kitchen. As you can see, we're going to install their company sign that they requested from us, which is why we wanted to get a bigger laser so that we can make bigger things like this. It's already up here in the box. It's actually in pieces because that's just how their sign is. So we're gonna go ahead and assemble it inside and see how it works. So first we went to Home Depot and I looked for the 1/2 inch by 2x4 birch plywood. And I'm actually going to have them cut this for me so it will fit in our Thunder, which is very useful. So this guy was very, very helpful. He cut it to the length I wanted, which was 35 inches to fit in my 35 Thunder. And it made it so much easier. So I'm very thankful for that. So I went ahead and cut it on our Thunder, and it's actually very nice to see this because it's just smooth and there's no masking on it, which is even nicer because there's no burning, and it's just it really came out crisp. Some of the pieces we did have to punch out a little bit, but once we got the settings down, it came out really nice. And this obviously is a time lapse, but the Thunder does go pretty quickly. And after I ended up cutting this, I did want to paint it, and we're matching the colors to the company colors. So they gave me their logo, and I went to the Home Depot color match app, and I just selected their color, and it color matched it for me, and it's pretty exact. And I ended up painting all the pieces and the size of the pieces just so it would look more cohesive and just more even, because I didn't want the burnt edges to be visible either. So now we're going to hang it. This was very stressful for me, I'm not gonna lie. So we ended up using a jig, and we made the jig out of poster board. We had 2 pieces of poster board and cut it out on our laser. Otherwise, we would not be able to hang this properly. So we had to center it as best we could, and then we used 3M adhesive locking strips to adhere it to the wall, and just hope for the best, really. And finally, the last piece. This was very nerve-wracking for me because it was our first time and we were trying to make it perfect. So I think it came out pretty well centered, and hopefully it's still standing. Now, with us being new to Thunder, we did have a lot of trial and error at first with this first project, especially because the material was so thick. It was a 1/2 inch, so we had to adjust the settings quite a bit at first to really figure it out, but we got it figured out and it worked out well. And we are also really excited to try out this new machine because it has a big bed. So this company wanted a pretty decent sized sign, so we were able to cut it on this 35-inch bed, which we were really excited about. If you're interested in learning more about Thunder, follow along, like and subscribe below, and stay tuned.